When we became adults, my uncle asked me, "How did you come out unscathed?" In my lifelong journey to find myself, I would argue that I didn't. My emotional bruising never displayed itself as external rage, but instead as internal longing. Longing to be loved and liked at the expense of myself, unaware that I was doing just that. Children are innocent, but also become keenly in tune to their surroundings when danger is sensed. Scanning the room becomes a way of life. Who is safe? Where's the exit? These questions become unconsciously considered. My stepfather gave me my first memory of what it felt like to be unloved. I remember early into his relationship with my mother asking if I could call him Daddy, because having one meant something to me. He must have said yes, because I used to call him that until I no longer wanted to. That feeling of not being loved lingered until at age 7, I asked to live with my grandmother in order to get away from him. I loved my mother. I just wanted to get away from him. But being so young, I didn't know what I was asking for. So in the 2nd grade, I moved in with my grandmother. With all that I saw and experienced, my inner world would become my place of peace and safety. Growing up in the trailer brought on its own challenges. There were always people over, people that didn't make me feel safe, the men in particular. And the environment was always accompanied by beer and cigarettes. I don't judge those people for the experiences I had and things that I saw. I now understand it was what they knew, their truth. Growing up as a country girl, I rode my bike on dirt roads with my childhood friends. But even them at times made me feel as though something was wrong with me. So the funny, silly little girl I remembered being was asked to be silent in order to be accepted. I became my own safety, my own quiet space, away from everyone. So the question would always inevitably arise, why are you so quiet? One summer, my mother came to visit. I was in her back seat while she and my uncle talked in the front. My uncle eventually asked the age-old question, why are you so quiet? Before that day, I never had a valid response. Just a simple shoulder shrug or a meek, I don't know. But my mother forever changed how I would answer that question by giving life to my silence. She said, and I quote, "She doesn't have anything to say." Simple, yet profound. And it's the same response I told my daughter when she was asked the same question. And that's totally okay. As an adult, when I need my space, the ocean is one of the places I visit to ground myself. I attribute female qualities to the ocean because it is deep, vast, and holds secrets most know nothing about. One night, I dreamed of my dear friend. I rode a small wave calmly to the shore, and without looking behind me, I instinctively knew a larger wave was approaching. As I turned to look over my left shoulder, there she was, a large wave heading straight for me. I had played with small waves, riding them joyfully, but this one promised to cause a spill had I tried to outrun it. I felt the apprehension, but I chose to face the wave, run into the ocean, and dive in just under as it rose overhead. I understood this as my adult self being the example to my inner child that I am now her safety. She is safe with me. The apprehension I felt was her fear, not mine. I knew how to handle the wave, and once we came out safely, Together, she knew that she could trust me. By becoming the mother of 2 children, I've been taught by life that everyone has their own struggles. So to be clear, I love my mother dearly, and I don't fault her for anything. But in therapy, I learned that I became the mother that was needed, not just for my daughters, but the mother my inner child also needed in order to feel safe. I will forever be on my journey to self. But as I left the shore in that dream, I knew my inner child was free to live in her joy, and that brought me peace. Now when she shows up, she lives from her full joy, her silly, funny self.